Hey guys, so you've been asked to remove all the ladders from the truck, and also in order to run this van through the car wash, you have to remove the Yakima racks, which come off. There's a lock on them, and I'm going to show you where the key is, how to remove them. When you put them back on, you got to remember they're not completely interchangeable. You have to think about the two sides that have been adjusted for the extension ladders. Make sure that ends up on the same side. And then you also have to have the rack that goes in front because it's been adjusted for the front of the 6-foot A-frame ladder. So when you do this, think through it and try to limit the amount of time that you have to problem solve by going, oh, that was the one that was on the front and this is the side that it has to go on, because they will interchange and lock in the wrong, you could have the one that we've designed for the front go on the back. You get it. Don't want to get too deep into that. So let me show you where the key is, how to remove them. Wherever you are, just stack your ladders off to the side, if that's at my house or wherever we're working. So the key to the Yakima racks is gonna be in here. And you'll have all these different bags of stuff. I believe this one, it's usually buried down deep because we rarely use it. But in this magic bag are the covers that you're gonna put after you remove the ladder racks. You're gonna need these little covers so that the water doesn't seep down into the van when we run it through the car wash. In this bag is also the key. So what you're gonna go around and do is unlock all your deals. And so what it is, it's a quick turn clockwise. Guys, once you've done that, don't lose this key. I do have one extra. Make sure everything ends up back in the bag. Keep these handy, so I'm just gonna put these like right here. And it's very simple. These just click back. You want to make sure the action goes all the way back so that you're not forcing it out. And I want to show you how they work, because the trick to putting these back in is make sure they're fully open. And when you've got them in there, you don't want to force this thing shut, because if it's not lined up, it's a plastic mechanism. It'll just break up and bind. So the way that you ensure that it's going to get in the hole is you put some pressure right here. If you can back out, you grab your hand, and if you need to twist it, sometimes it needs to twist a little to the right or to the left, but make sure that's a smooth transaction when you push that back in. If you feel like you're having to force it, it means those little metal bars in there aren't lined up. So all you got to do, you're wide open. When you go to put it back in, make sure you're nice in that groove. And if it's not a smooth click when you go back in, that means you need to get up here and adjust, or have a guy help you that's with you, so that is a smooth click. Once you've smoothly clicked it in, you want to get your key back and you want to rotate that counterclockwise now. Make sure you can't open this at that point. That's that's how we keep them secured. People can't just rip them off. But so you're going to pull that off. You're going to go around to each one. Once you're there, and so here's the part that I was talking about earlier. Okay, try to remember, all right, I'm gonna go put this right over there, and I know that I'm gonna lay it back on like this, and you'll be able to look at it. This is super wide for the base of the A-frame ladder, so just think through that. I know this is all super simple stuff, but it's one of those things that if you'll hear me out, you'll cut your time down in half on messing with this project. Okay, so now all you got to do is grab your black bag, and these little clips just click right on to these covers. And all that is is the water can seep down in there. So guys, at this point I'm going to click my last two deals on. You can run it through any of our car washes that are like where you just drive through them at this point, and then you'll come home or come back to the office or wherever and reinstall everything. If I've asked you to take the truck and get it washed up, vacuum out the front, wipe down everything, and just get us cleaned up. Thank you guys.